have an awesome video for y'all today. It completely went over my own head to be able to break down some of the more basic terms for some of our newer viewers who are getting into the spiritual enlightenment process. So today we're going to talk about chakras. And I wonder where we saw symbolism for this shit as we were growing up in Hollywood and Nickelodeon and all that stuff. So, according to ancient texts, ancient holy texts that talk about our body and our connection to the spiritual universe, we all are made of these 7 focal points inside of our body. These are called chakras. Chakra is the Sanskrit word for spinning disc. In my reality decoded map, you can actually see that our physiological nature is created from the combination of these chakras turning on through the power of the merkaba, the word of the mind, and creating our reality in front of us. These chakras absorb things as a funnel or a vortex and projects it out for us. Part 2, here we go. Part 2 of our chakrorial nature. So us as humans are made up of these 7 internalized focal points of energy or spinning discs called chakras. You can actually see in this graph that each of the chakras, as they're activated, is related to a primal instinct that us as human beings have to conquer, in our consciousness and our psyche. Starting with the root chakra, talks about basic trust, In my reality map, I talk about food, and nutrients and sustenance. You have to be able to survive. Second level is about serenity and creativity. That is your navel chakra, or where your sexuality, your libido and everything sits at, So if you're out of balance in this one, you'll have like sexual promiscuity and all this kind of stuff, but that's a whole episode in and of itself. And as we ascend up, the intuitive solar plexus chakra, the internal soul, the sun, that's your wisdom, and your power chakra, it's yellow. It's beautiful chakra. Part 3, here we go. Part 3 of our chakrorial nature. Here we go. So, in the last episode, we talked about the bottom 3 chakras, Your root chakra, your navel chakra, and your solar plexus chakra, And ways to overcome those. So now we are moving on to the next set of chakras. The next level is going to be your heart chakra, And it is located slightly above your heart, alright? Your heart is going to be below your left titty, and your heart chakra is going to be slightly above that. Most people actually talk about when they get really high and stuff, that they have like a heartbeat up here and stuff. It's actually their heart chakra being activated. That's what they're feeling. Heart chakra imbalances, of course, means you are just incapable of love. You need to be able to forgive yourself for the stuff that you've had done to you. The next level up is going to be my personal favorite, or the truth chakra, the blue one, It's in your throat. Alright, this is why it's really hard to get into arguments and stuff, because your throat chokes up and everything for some people. So blockages in this one, obviously, are not being able to speak your truth to other people and not be able to defend yourself. So I'll make a next part for the next ladder as we can ascend up. Okay, part 4, here we go. How our bodies are made of these chakras, these focal points of energy. Over the last 3 videos, we have explored the first 5 of these chakras, from the root to the navel, the solar plexus, the heart, and the truth chakra, alright? So we are finally up to our third eye chakra for the awareness. So this one resides directly in your third eye, We see symbolism of this shit everywhere, And I'm sure that we all have heard one way or another about the pineal gland being in the direct geometrical center of our brains. The third eye is all about awareness and how aware we are of the opportunities around us to do what we're doing. Like right now it's 2:02 in the morning. 2:02, that's a reoccurring number. That's awareness. I should do a whole nother video series about angel numbers and all that kind of stuff, reoccurring numbers. So blockages with this chakra, I call it like a horse with blinders, You can only focus on one thing. And a lot of times you can barely even focus on that one thing because you have no spiritual energy to be able to manifest anything. Finally, we are up to part 5 of our chakrorial nature and how we are made up of these focal points of energy. In the previous video, we talked about how the third eye is all about awareness. The more you resonate with this chakra point, the more aware of opportunities to get what you deserve or you are going to be, seeing all the time. You can tell that you are about to elevate through this chakra point when you have more of an awareness. You understand more about books, about videos, about life. You see the beauty in even the small things. That's what I love about like the Ghibli nature. That totally is third eye awareness, like anime. I love Ghibli. But the crown chakra is the coup de grace. It is the chakra point that exists in the top of our head. It is violet, I believe. And it is our direct connection with the waters of heaven, the source, the energy, the divine light, white light that comes down into us, You actually have a rod that goes all the way through you called a divining rod, or a radio antenna that is your direct connection. It goes from your crown chakra all the way through your perineum. Blockages in this one are like a lack of intuition and creativity. Somebody in the last chakra series asked me what is the meaning of the white chakra. So once you go through the process of unifying the 7 internalized chakras, we call that the Kundalini Serpent Rising, or Transcendence really. In my reality map, I actually talk about this as you ascend up your spinal column and actually reach Transcendence where the level of God is. The white crown chakra is often indicated with the unification of all of your chakras. It means that you have come back to pure white light source energy, unmuddled information that comes directly from divine source. It also means that you can transcend time, remote viewing, and utilize the internal universe, macroverse that exists within all of us in our minds, okay? Oftentimes you see white chakras talking about like a white aura, but it's not necessarily about an aura color, but rather the activation of this entire ladder of series of chakras, these points that once they come together, you become this unified divine white light